Disturbance near Med Davis Road, where they found 28-year-old Jacqueline Jeffrey with multiple stab wounds and lacerations. Both Jeffrey and Matthews were taken to a Beaumont hospital, but Jeffrey later died. An autopsy has been ordered.
In a routine traffic stop on I-10 in Chambers County, it turned into a major drug bust. Sheriff Brian Hawthorne says detectives, they pulled over an 18-wheeler. A K-9 unit was called in and alerted deputies to the cab, where investigators say they found about 22 pounds of cocaine hidden inside the walls. Two Florida men, they were arrested and booked into Chambers County Jail on possession charges.
Let's take a live look outside now from our Roofing 911 Skycam network. Nice view of the sun rising in downtown Beaumont. Meteorologist Jeff Gerber in the Weather Impact Center with what we can expect for today, Jeff.
Looks like rain chances dropping off just to 20% for today, so just a couple isolated showers at best over the afternoon, so looking pretty good there if you have any outdoor plans. Temperatures starting off nice and mild this morning with partly cloudy skies. We're seeing temperatures in the middle 60s. Looks like 66 is pretty popular out there this morning. Kirbyville, Silsbee, Beaumont, Orange, all at 66. Then 65 Woodville, 65 Port Arthur, and 63 in Jasper. Temperatures climb into the middle 80s, maybe even some middle to upper 80s towards the lakes area for today, with partly to mostly cloudy skies and about a 20% chance of a few isolated showers for this afternoon. Southwesterly winds at about 5 to 10. Weekend still looks wet. We'll talk about that coming up.
And out of the latest in the state takeover of Beaumont ISD, the new Board of Managers approved several major changes last night. And 12 News reporter Derek Jones, he has more on why the new superintendent says the move is about giving students more support inside traditional classrooms. Derek?
Mark, the vote to close the Paul A. Brown Learning Center was unanimous. Superintendent Sandy Massey says students need more face-to-face instruction and access to activities on their home campuses. The Board of Managers approved the closure as part of what district leaders call a larger transformation effort inside Beaumont ISD. Massey says many of the students at the Learning Center were dealing with academic challenges, not behavioral issues. She believes those students will benefit more from learning inside a traditional school environment with direct teacher support.
Students deserve a well-rounded education, and when you go and put them in a separate place where it's not a behavioral issue, it's an academic issue, and they actually need more support, not less support, because they didn't recover grades in the first place, it is not the right move to put them in front of a computer.
The board also approved separating Peach MacArthur Pre-K through 8th grade center into 2 campuses and revised the 2026-27 school calendar. Massey says she knows the changes may be difficult for some families and staff, but says her focus is improving student success across the district. In studio, Derek Jones, 12 News.
12 News is your election headquarters. Today is your last day to vote. Early in the May 26th election, Texas voters will help decide several high-profile statewide runoff races, including a heated Republican U.S. Senate showdown between incumbent John Cornyn and Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton. Paxton is giving up his Attorney General seat to run for Senate, opening the door for a competitive race to replace him. Another one of those runoffs is for State Board of Education District 7. 12 News reporter Daniela Tabuada-Palau spoke to the Democratic candidates for State Board of Education District 7 about their campaigns.
I never really saw myself necessarily running for office.
I have a desire to continue to serve.
2 Democrats, 2 different paths to public education, now both hoping to represent District 7 on the State Board of Education.
I've been a classroom teacher for middle school and high school, and I've taught in public schools and in private Catholic schools.